Hey guys, welcome back to ES Alaska. So today we're gonna be getting ready for another halibut trip. I just want to kind of show you all-in-one process here of what we go through for halibut. So right now we're gonna pump out our fish holds, get them ready to go get ice in a little while, and meanwhile we'll start cutting up some bait, getting our hooks up, and just kind of start checking things off the list. So we'll get started here. Dad's opening the hold, pump out. Hatches get stuck sometimes. I won't include that, but
silicone on these gaskets.
Yeah.
The good news is they seal well.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like our last bit of that ice melted.
Yep.
We'll just pump that up.
Alright guys, so we'll just start by chopping up a little bait here. Just nice little chunks. Got the quickest spader over here. Quick T, we call them.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
I'm not as fast without my competition, though.
Keeps you on your toes.
Yes, she does.
This pink is getting a little mushy. It's chopping big. Alright, so we'll just keep at this for a while. Bring it back once we go and get ice. Alright guys, so I'm gonna pull over, pick up some ice. Shouldn't take too long. We're just gonna get some in the center and the side, enough for some top ice. So I'm gonna do that real quick. While we're waiting for them, we'll continue baiting. Got one tub done. That's the bait cut up. So, yep. Keep on going. Alright, another tub done. One to go, or two, or maybe three.
It's our choice.
Yep.
We'll just stack this on top of the other one for now. after we get ice, we'll drop these down in fish holes to keep them cool and fresh. So someone was asking how we move all our hooks and stuff around. We bait them into a tub like that. These are nice and stable, they don't go anywhere. And then of course, before we bait them and after we haul the gear back, they're just pinned on the tub like this. So this is close to 300 hooks right here. All nice and compact. You just go in a clockwise motion when you pin them. So the hooks lay down nice. Just start here and come back around this way. That way they're easy to get off. Works really well.
Yeah, nice.
All right, guys, so we'll get a little shot of ice here.
Put all the wet ice over here. That picked up all the water from the auger line.
Yeah, we're just gonna put our baited gear down here. Keep it cool till tomorrow when we go set. And we'll just put some in the middle for our catch and a little bit on the port side over there in case we need some extra ice. The fishing's good. Yeah, that'll be good, huh? So a few people have asked what ice costs. Generally speaking, when you deliver to a processor, they provide the ice. It's just part of the business, so there's no cost. If you're gonna just get ice from them and maybe deliver somewhere else, then you'd be obligated to purchase it. It's about $150 a ton.
Here comes the first. The augers are quiet. Alright, so we'll just finish up here, get the other hold iced up, and then we'll carry on from there. Just put the bait down the hold. Forgot to record, but nothing really to see. So we'll finish tidying up the boat, gear down here, and head home. Go out tomorrow. So we'll see you then. Morning, guys. So we're down here on the boat, getting ready to head out, go make some sets. So we just picked up some bait from the cannery there. Just pulled up to the dock and they dropped it down. So that was easy. Heading out the channel. So we got about an hour and a half run time over to the spot. So we'll prepare the deck here and get everything ready to set out some sets. Get our reel ready here. got the bait down in the fish hold. We'll pull out once we get a little closer. So we'll take it from there. Alright guys, little status update for you. Just traveling out here with St. George Rock there. We're just cutting through the rock pile here, heading out toward Marmot. This way. It's a beautiful morning. Slightly overcast, looks like. So should be a pretty cool day. There's Spruce Cape and Mill Bay, and over there around the corner is Miller Point and Menashka. Using Narrows and Spruce Island.
Are we ready?
I guess we're as ready as can be.
Yeah,
Looks like a nice day out here.
beautiful. It's just glassy out.
Yeah. My kind of fishing.
Yep. So we'll get rolling here. Throw the bird line out first.
Yeah, hopefully there's some fish around here.
Careful, Matt. You want Dad to slow down?
Good.
I missed it.
Ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
So we'll just get ready to throw our buoy line out here. These are sash weights. They weigh down the line when it's up off bottom. Help hold it down.
Nice morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, trail it. Probably gonna want 70 on here.
Come up here to slow it down so it doesn't backlash.
Makes a huge difference.
Okay. So I've been told this is a perfection loop. Pretty quick knot to throw in there. And a sheet bend on the anchor right there. Quick and easy. And we're ready. We line out. Reload on my snaps.
Let her go.
So we got squid, cod, pollock, salmon on here this time. Hook spacing, probably about 20 feet. If you want to see these ganyons in closer detail, we have a tutorial video for them, us making them, and also of our anchor knot.
It's just going to show the wear on the bazooka playing on there.
Yeah, it rubs in quite a bit.
Yeah, it does.
Abrasives on the line comes up from the bottom, sand and mud on it. Same with this ring, is a stainless steel ring. And we've rebuilt it quite a few times. All those grooves, our welder.
Yep, gets a lot of use. Likes to go on the end there too. Missed your anchor shot. Sorry, Maddie.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Okay.
Always does that. Get it on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, good. Alright, so we'll prep for the next set. Same thing, 2 more times.
Okay guys, so we're getting ready to make our next set here. Just kind of getting lined up. I'll have Matt throw out the bird line. And we'll bring you in on our chart for a minute and kind of give you a little background. I know a few people have asked how we keep track of our sets and what happens up here, so we'll just kind of give you a quick overview. Yeah, go ahead and let your bird line out. So this is just my hailer, so I can communicate with him on deck usually without having to scream out the window. So basically this is our chart plotting program. It's by Tech. It's just on a PC. This is interfaced with my GPS up here. So it drops a lat long into the program down here, and it allows us to keep track of where we're at, not only for navigating the boat, but also for keeping track of our gears. So these are all sets that we've made in the past. I can mark the beginning and the end, and then I usually mark it as we're setting it out, and I'll put the depth in there just so I can get a good idea of what the depth is and where fish are, and it helps me come back to that area and set again if it's good and get in the depths that I want to. Yeah, go ahead and trail it.
So do you have to like set when the tide is right? Is that helpful, or?
We just set whenever. You do have to be mindful of which way the tide is going.
Mm-hmm.
If it's ebbing and you set against the ebb, you have a chance of stacking your gear up because it's going to want to drift back down on it. And so a lot of the times I'll kind of set crossways to it. I think my gear fishes better that way. And we'll let Matt get his anchor on there. And we're lined up pretty good the way we want to go. So once I have them drop the anchor, I just have a hotkey on my keyboard up here that I'll push. It helps me keep track of it. Yeah, let it go. So now that I marked that, I can look up at my fish finder and see we're in 76. So hopefully there's enough line on there. And once we move away from this mark a little bit, I'll click on it and I'll put that depth on there. And then it'll also show me the lat long of that mark, and I can write it in my logbook. This is just position, the depth on both ends, the date it's set, how many skates that you set out, your target species, and then later after you haul it, you can put in your information, how many pounds of halibut you caught on it, and the numbers. So just kind of keep track of it. IPHC, which is International Pacific Halibut Commission, uses this data to track the health of the fisheries and make management decisions. So, and we also keep it for ourselves to use it to reference where we're fishing at.
And you know where the good fishing is.
And where the bad fishing is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of both on here.
Yeah.
Another week there.
Sash weight. Way down the line. Especially in rocky areas. Alright, so we'll just continue putting these out. Got the rest of this tub and probably another half. So we'll bring you back once we're near the end. Alright guys, we're nearing the last set here at the end. There goes the snap dad. Seven five. Need about 50 fathoms of blue line on this one.
Yeah, you are, that's fine.
Okay. Go on the bird line. Very good.
Nice, nice.
when we slush it, the ambient temperature of the water will thaw a lot of it too. So keep that in mind. It looks like a lot, kind of is. So on longer trips, we toke ice them, which is just stuffing their belly cavity with ice and dry icing them. But since we're just close to town and doing short trips, we just slush ice them much quicker. Poke icing is for probably, closer to 5-day or week-long trips. Kind of an old school thing. Big loads, stuff like that.
So we'll go drop the anchor, hang out for a few hours while our gear soaks. Nothing much to it up here. Nice little bay to hang out in. Alright guys, so we'll drop this anchor here. One-hand cleat job. Not bad. Alright. Alright guys, so we'll go ahead and slush this fish hole here. Got the next pump going. Let it flush out a little bit. What's the water degrees, Dad? About 55 or so? So that'll melt off this ice a fair bit, so I won't overdo it. Put some water in, see how it looks after our little break here.
Yeah, the picture one seems to melt outside.
uncurl.
That's good. There's another big one down there too. Another one down there, another nice one.
Big boy.
Yeah.
Ready for another?